for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
All right, well, we had another power outage, but now we switched to a generator, so we're going to be good. And Gunners just put the last point up for that game. Game finished 3-0 in favor of the Gunners.
I mean, you know, I got handed a Countdown City. They got a lot of heart, and they grind out here. They play at Lost Paintball in Austin, but Gunners is just on a mission this year.
Yeah, and the Countdown kids made a valiant effort. They just couldn't put it together.
Yeah, I mean, they were making desperation moves there at the end, and you got handed to someone when he's by himself, and he's just trying to make something happen.
So now we're going to switch back over to the Hydra kids and PB Gateway V2. And PB Gateway is, is that done?
That's done. It ran out of time, remember?
Okay. Well, I was looking at the screen here.
So we had to wait all that time just to watch, to miss the
Watch the pod squad.
Yeah. All right, good job, kids. They're picking up all the paint for those Hydra guys. Not the Hydra guys, the Gunners. All right,
Sweet.
What do we got next?
Well, we got a little 5-minute break probably, or probably a little less because we're so far behind now.
Yeah. Let's see if we can maybe get someone from Gunners up here and do a little interview with them. Let me see. Hey, Gunners, does someone want to do an interview? Just real quick. From Gunners, yeah.
About their coach, Jesse.
Or Jack.
Yeah, let's get that Jesse guy. I heard he's pretty good.
Whoever you want, come on up.
Standing over there.
All right, let's get can you give them their headset?
Yeah, come over here. Here you go. We're going to put...
There you go. Howdy. All right, let's do a little quick interview. I'm Sasha.
What's up, Sasha?
What's your name again?
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler. And what's your role on Gunners?
Team dad.
Okay, great. How's that going?
It's going pretty good. You know, I usually play the center.
Okay, me too.
Up in the middle. They've just been having me run up in the middle all day.
And how's that going?
Well, I think it's pretty boring.
Okay.
My guys have just been teeing off on everybody.
Yeah.
So
you're not having to do a
I'm just holding the Dorito zone, keeping them out of the baby.
Tell us about how your day is going so far.
I think we had a rough start, 3-0'd by Evolution.
Wow, that's crazy because you guys are just on a real mission this year to just smash everyone into the ground.
Yeah, that's true. We were.
What went wrong in that match?
Honestly, just like every single game, we made a minor movement mistake.
Okay.
Not communicating before we were leaving our positions, just trying to do hero shit, you know?
Is Jesse down there in the pit with you?
Jesse's yelling at us.
And did he let you know not to do hero shit?
Yes.
And is he telling you to go all the way to their end of the snake?
Yes.
Absolutely. If you haven't figured that out yet.
If we're Arizona, we got to go all the way.
Oh, Arizona, is that the code?
No.
What does that mean?
It just means it's hot.
It's hot out?
Yeah.
Are you from Arizona?
No. I'm from Texas, born and raised.
I told you. I mean, I'm confused now. I don't know why you're talking about Arizona. It's not hot out today, is it?
No, that area's hot.
So how many matches have you played?
3.
And now you've got one more?
We've got one more.
Who's that against?
I don't know.
How long has Gunners been around now?
Probably like 2 or 3 years, but this year we really put ourselves on the map, you know, really kind of rebranding ourselves to be, you know, not hoodlums.
Okay, good. I like that.
Yeah, we're number 1 in the National X-Ball League and in USXBL.
How many events have you won this year so far?
Just 1 at the Lone Star.
I mean, that was a great win.
It was a really good win. We came back and, you know, got some revenge on Shut Up. They kind of took us out at the Vegas tournament.
Yes.
So it was just battling.
I remember that.
And we even beat them twice that tournament at Lone Star because we beat them to go to the playoff in the prelims we beat them, and then we beat them again on the.
And they'd been beating you earlier in the year.
5 games in a row. We were like shell shocked that we have been losing that much to one team. But
I'm going to let you get back to your team.
Yeah,
thanks.
thanks.
For coming and talk to us.
Appreciate
Austin
it.
Butler from Gunners. Check him out.
Yep.
Is there anywhere we can find you on the internet?
Yeah, Austin Butler 85 on Instagram.
What about Gunners?
Gunners PB.
Okay, great. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
and shout out to our sponsors, Butler Wood, Landkeepers.
Is that your wood?
Yeah, that's my wood, man.
I had some of your brisket plate, and it was delicious.
Yeah, I got big wood. You know.
You definitely do. Thank you very much. It's a family-friendly joke we just heard up here.
Double entendre there.
All
right, he got a double entendre in with a big wood joke.
Okay, great. That's for the kids and all the people at home.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have the Outlaw AP Sharks and regular PB Gateway, so this will be D4X.
Yeah, and let me tell you, the Sharks have got a player on their team who's been around Texas forever, and his name is escaping me. Do you have the roster?
10 seconds.
Let me see, do you have the roster you can bring up? All right, so PB Gateway, White Mask Baller is going to go to the corner, it looks like. And he does. And a big move to Dorito 2 from
But
the
Sharks lose their first player.
Yeah, Dorito 2 for Gateway, and then we've got Sharks are 4 up. They've got the Snake 1, both towers in the home, and we got both towers in the home, the Snake Corner and the Dorito 2 for Gateway.
Sharks roster.
Yeah, the Sharks roster, oh man, I can't read anymore because my eyes are going. Brandon Rath is on that team. And Brandon Rath, who used to play back here at X Factor when he was a kid, and he's been around forever. I think he's in Houston now. It's always good to see the old faces coming back. All right, so Gateway's in the Snake 1. He's going to talk to his back player and let him know that he's there. And he's going to post inside and look at that shot cross field to stop the Dorito attack. But on the other side of the field, we've got Outlaw Sharks are already on the Snake 3 on Gateway side of the field, and he's going to pick it. He doesn't really have a shot right now. His best bet would be to look at that gap between that last outside Dorito and the small Dorito and prevent that move into the Dorito wedge where he won't have a shot. Maybe they killed that guy over there. Do you see, Scott, did you see if they've got a second Dorito player over there? We've got Scott Stewart on the right. Is there another, are there 2 Dorito players? Don't think. Okay, so it looks like it's a, 4-on-4 still.
4-on-4, but let's look at the Outlaw Sharks. Have got in Dorito 3, so they are up the field.
They've got all right, so Gateway's got the back center, the Snake Corner, the Snake 1, and the Dorito 2, and he's hit. Commentator curse.
Yeah, but Luke Staley's still down here in S1 for PB Gateway.
That Gateway player got hit in the lid, but his clears look amazing. Probably paid $500 for those clears. All right, so we got the Dorito Tower looking inside, the home looking outside for the Sharks, and they've got 2 in the Snake, which is great for them, but they really need to have someone down the wire to stop the counterattack in the Snake from the Gateway corner, Snake corner. They're both looking inside. Maybe not such a bad idea, because that way they don't risk a gunfight. Now he switches to the wire. Barely misses shooting the Gateway Snake corner. Now the Gateway guy, the Aztec at the center of the field. No, oh, wow.
And
great.
that is why Luke Staley is a monster.
Yeah, that Staley guy that just talked to us just went and just shot the guy as he was sliding in and takes the Snake 2. Immediately puts the Sharks on their heels. And now it's really Gateway's turn to lose, or a chance to lose this match. So Sharks are going to get bunkered again. All right, we got poison here. We've got the Sharks Snake players right in the same bunker as he could probably get 2 of these guys. He gets dinked out.
Oh, he gets dinked out, and he could have just took a step out and traded with 2.
Yeah, he's getting a check because it might have been a trade. They're going to check him, but he's good, man. He's clean.
I've never seen a ref take a gun out of somebody's hand like that.
It can happen, and now we've got the Dorito Tower and the Snake Corner for the Sharks. He's hit on his, he's got a big fat hit on his really awesome headband, which, yeah, he gets shot, and that's it, actually. Sharks somehow just turned that around by playing the back corner in the Dorito Tower. really, he got hit on the headband, and that's interesting because how does it break there? 1, 2, do you throw a penalty on it? I mean, it's a hit. You're playing with a hit. But I think it's pretty reasonable to think that he didn't know he was hitting his headband. I mean, that's kind of sketchy.
Was it the front of the headband, or was it in the, dangle?
It was the tail on the back of the headband. It was a big fat hit, and they just eventually called him out. And, wow, Sharks really pulled that back just by playing tight and playing smart. All right, so we got the Texas
Trademark.
Trademark and Austin Notorious. Wow, yet another Notorious line. I mean, it's just endless. They have no end of players.
Texas Trademark, which is BDC, Tribe, and another team all meshed into one.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Is it just for USXBL to throw together?
Yeah, it is. They play NXL under BDC. They'll play the XTPL during BDC or.
So just a group of homies looking to play. Okay, so Trademark loses their Dorito player. They've got the pocket and the snake insert. Notorious, his big guy, goes up.
Oh, he gets shot, and they're calling him out.
The first guy's calling him clean, but he's hit on his pack. And he and a friend are walking back to the pit. And we've got Notorious in the D tower and the inset Big Dorito. And I don't see if there's a third player. They've already lost 2.
Brandon Powell's actually over here quarterbacking Texas Trademark.
Which one is that guy?
He's the home guy.
All right, he's standing up over his bunker, not feeling pressure as the attack comes, and it's only a matter of time. This guy at the big wing right here is going to wrap. He's going to wrap on the guy, and they're going to just throw it because that's it. What does BDC stand for? Does it stand for Big Daddy Cool?
No, it does not. And I don't think it's web appropriate.
Wow. All right, sound off in the chat what you think that stands for, and we'll read the family-friendly ones.
Well, the first word is big.
Okay.
I can tell you that much.
Big, daring chaps.
There you go. You got it.
Big, daring comrades.
When this team actually first formed, it was Ben David Challenger was the captain of the team before he moved to Infamous.
And then he left, and now he's at Ology on the semi-pro team.
Yep, he is. Saw him at Texas doing smash-up work over there.
Uh-oh, I'm getting a call from Todd Green. Can you put me on mute for a second? Yo, Todd.
10 seconds.
I was just getting, Jeff helped us. We had power go out in the tower. I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right. Who is this again? Texas.
Trademark.
No, that's not Trademark. That is Gateway, I believe.
It is Gateway and Outlaw.
And no, that's
Outlaw AP Sharks, yeah.
Okay, so the Sharks have got 5 alive. They've got a really heavy pocket. They've got the small Aztec in the middle of the field, both towers home, and the Snake 1. But the Snake 1 gets a Combinator's Curse and dies, getting shot in the knuckles. Looks like he took a buddy or a bad guy with him. And now Gateway is up into Snake 2, and he's going to look to shoot across at that tower, but the tower guy moves from the Dorito tower into the inset Big Dorito, and he's going to keep going because he doesn't know the Snake guy's there, but the Snake guy doesn't have a shot on him. He makes it to the Dorito wedge. And now we've got the Snake 1 for Sharks down the wire, and we've got Gateway inset, and Gateway now takes the Dorito wedge also. So we got pretty much mirrored up in the center of the field. We've got both Snake 2s and both Dorito wedges. They've got, Gateway's got the Snake corner, and I think it might be a 4-on-3. Might be a 4-on-3 for the Sharks. Is that right, Scott? Scott says yes. He hasn't seen, Scott Stewart, Dirty Stew's up here. He doesn't see anyone else on the PayPal Gateway side of the field.
Oh, but the Sharks lose one out of that Snake tower.
I believe that's Brandon Rath taking the walk, and he's a solid player for years. All right, the Sharks guy goes and hits the Gateway guy and shoots him, who apparently is a major penalty.
Oh, and Luke Staley's running down here.
But Luke Staley's eliminated because that was a major penalty and he used the last body. And that means there is a no point because I think everybody is eliminated.
Game stop.
I'm going to go ahead and give a shout-out to Luke. I think Luke was aware that there might be a flag flying behind him.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just trying to hit the buzzer before somebody tells me I'm out.
That's right. You do that because you're still a live player, but they were pointing at him, and they were running at him.
But you can't outrun that walkie-talkie.
You can't. I mean, they're on fire here, these referees. Like, nothing's getting by them.
I see BDC coming back out. There's Zachary Sears from Tribe. There's Matthew Jenkins, Brendan Powell.
The big darling comrades.
Okay, cool. Works for me.
Does that work? What's another C word that's we can say on the air? Big.
Why don't you ask Scott? Scott knows what BDC stands for.
The big dynamic champions.
30 seconds.
Big dynamic champions.
Okay, works for me.
All right, Austin Notorious. No, that's the last one that we just had, right? Oh, this is Trademark and Notorious.
This is Trademark and Notorious.
So Notorious on the left and Trademark on the right. And it is 1-1.
It is 1-0 in favor of Trademark.
All right, so let's see if Notorious sends that big guy up to the brick again. He's not really doing a whole lot from that spot, honestly. Notorious is going to lose the Dorito player. He was hit in the back of his leg.
But
that was close to a penalty.
Trademark loses 2.
So it's a 3-on-3. And Notorious does send that guy up to the big brick.
Oh, man, Trademark loses another one.
Yeah, and now Notorious has got a great spread. They got the center and they got both sides of the field.
And that's that Notorious famous run and shoot thing. I mean, they just run real far, shoot real far.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do that. So the Trademark guys have got the corner, and they've got what else? Is it just the corner?
Just both corners. They have the Dorito and the snake corner.
I blocked out from that Dorito corner. But, yeah, that's a good spread to have on a 3-on-2 because now these guys have got to come through your guns. But Trademark being down 1, like they are not going to be in a good spot if they run the clock out and lose this point. So they have to make something happen. Not going to happen because their Dorito corner guy dies.
Well, with 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game, it's a long time left.
I know, but it's race to 4. So,
and, well, it's 1-0 in favor of Trademark right now.
I hate to say it, but it's about to be a tie game unless this guy somehow survives the attack from 3 different players. All right, this guy in the brick's doing the right move. He's
and Trademark throws a towel in.
Yeah. I mean, they could have made that Trademark guy. It depends on what their strategy is. Is their strategy to play a lot of points or to grind it out? What does Trademark do? The big daring chaps.
They like to generally go down in the field and punch you in the face when they're one body up.
Interesting. So they're not going to sit back and make you come to them and go through their zones.
If they get up 2, if they're up 2 points, they're going to sit there and make you run into their guns.
Okay.
You'll see them come out with extra paint, and they'll be like, yep, we're going to camp.
So here comes the Sharks again on the left, and
PB Gateway on the right.
PB Gateway on the right, and that guy in the white shirt's one of your favorite players.
That is Jared. I do like Jared.
20 seconds.
And, of course, Staley has been just killing it in the snake.
Jared is a good human being, and he's a decent paintball player. I really do think so.
It's a rare combination.
But, again, Luke Staley, he is a monster.
Lots of clear bottoms over here.
There's a lot in this tournament.
Yeah, there is.
Everybody in Texas bought up all the clears.
They sure did.
The market is now the Texas market.
Absolutely. All right, so it looks like we got a 5 alive on the right and 5 alive on the left.
I'm not 100% positive, but I think Luke Staley did make the USA team.
That's possible, like a youth division?
I think in 19 and under.
Maybe. All right, so we got the Sharks at the Dunn for the Sharks is at the Snake 2. He's matched up by Gateway player on the right. Your buddy is taking a long walk in the white shirt.
Yeah, Jared's going to take a walk.
But they've still got 4 and 5. And this guy is all the way up in their side of the field now, and he really needs some of his teammates to help him out. They really need to look at maybe.
Nunn is just racking the body counts up.
Yeah, that's another one walking off in a group of 2. I mean, if this guy wins this snake battle, though, he can go all the way down and shoot all those guys in the pocket. And he does it.
Oh, he does. He shoots none in the arm.
And now we have to see if he's going to have the smarts to make it. I don't see a snake corner. I did see someone bump out that way.
But there is somebody in that snake tower and the Dorito tower.
There's no one in the snake corner. It says Dirty Stew. And
So
now he's going to go to work now.
it's 2-on-2.
He's stopping, but I can hear Jesse Stevens screaming in my ear that he needs to go all the way down that snake, and he'll get a 3-pack. Quick as lightning. He's content just to stop and shoot at the Dorito Tower, which I think is risky because not only do they know you're there now, but you could lose that gunfight. Too risky. All right, so he's going to check, and he's going to see that maybe he's by himself. He's not sure. That's Staley again.
Yeah, it is 2-on-2.
It's 2-on-3.
2-on-3, excuse me. Is it 2-on-3? Yeah, 2-on-3.
I believe it is because I don't see, but strangely, it's the gateway guys who are on the attack right now with the snake. I don't know that Staley knows that.
The snake corner field, though.
Yeah, the Sharks field the snake corner. Now he's at a spot where he can dink out the home super easy if he looks for that shot.
He just needs to keep his pack and his feet in.
And whack, whack. Good night. Bye-bye. See ya. He's hit. Oh, and just at the same time, the Dorito Tower comes off, and now we are off to the races. Wow. Can they close it out and pull off this low body situation? It's just that guy in the corner, which is kind of a fortress over there.
Yeah, and Staley knows he's there.
He knows he's there. Oh, Staley shoots.
Oh, so Staley's going to get a
Wow.
4-pack.
He played that really nice. And he's going to hit the buzzer.
Does it meet with your approval?
I mean, how can you complain? He played it right. He could have done it a little bit faster, but, I mean, I'm not complaining. Like, you like to see that. A snake player gets in there, crawls down, senses that there's nobody contesting you, finds the easy inside kill, finishes off the snake corner, hit the buzzer. That's what we want to see, right?
That's what we want to see.
Absolutely.
Go down, hit that buzzer, be clean.
Okay, so we got Notorious back up against the big darling compadres.
Compadres, yeah.
There's something with the clock going on. They stop the clock. Verbal's got to go out there and get set up on the other side of the field. Verbal's not wearing his spaceman rig today.
No, he's not.
He's just carrying, he's just lugging that tripod around.
Yeah, he's going to do more like static things. He's not carrying around his, hey, I want to move around and get shot reels set up.
Yeah. I mean, everyone, if you don't follow Verbal, it's spelled V with, as in Victor, E-R-B-H-A-L.
Mm-hmm.
Go follow him on Instagram, Facebook, all the places. And not only will you see cool paintball pictures, but you'll see his adorable 2 babies. They're keeping him up all night.
And you will see lots and lots of paintball videos.
You'll see people bitching at Paintball Fit about getting overshot.
Always tune into Verbal's page on Monday. Monday Paintball is always the guys he catches cheating or allegedly
Or people getting blown up.
are getting blasted like nobody's biz.
Or dumping all their paint on the ground. Okay, what's going on here? We're having another delay. We're burping the field, I guess.
Well, it is starting to warm up. The humidity's going to start catching up to us.
I mean, I have no complaints about the weather. That rain just sort of cleaned off the bunkers. You know, it gave us some much-needed water for this region in the ground, so our grass will be nice and thick and lush.
Try to fill up the aquifer.
Fill up that aquifer. What are we doing here? Are we just doing a technical timeout? Okay.
They are burping bunkers.
It's very exciting stuff.
30 seconds.
It's tied between Trademark and Notorious 1-1 with a little under 10 minutes to play. So Notorious has just been
20
pushing this
seconds.
brick like every point, and just playing, you know, good, solid, fundamental paintball. Do you agree with that, Scott?
10 seconds.
I think so. Yeah, Scott says yes.
All right, here we go. 3, 2,
Game on.
9:50 to go in the game.
All right, again, Notorious takes its center break. They're doing that every time. And we've got doubled up in the Dorito Tower, playing real loose.
And the ref's checking him, but they call him clean.
He's clean, but then he gets shot. And he's looking back at his teammate like, what the heck did you just do to me?
Did he push him out into the lane?
I don't know what happened, but that's tough to play that when you're double stacked on those towers. They got another running ref, and he is reaching for a flag. Yeah, there's the minor penalty. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so he took out the home, and now that blows out the whole Drew side of the field, and that's the game.
And there you go. It's going to be called foul.
Point approved. 1 minute.
All right, we're back to the Sharks versus PB Gateway, the AP Outlaw AP Sharks.
That's a long name, yeah.
That is. But they have to differentiate themselves from the other Outlaw teams. There are several here today.
This game is going to go to time. Like
3:37, 2-1 in favor of the Sharks.
It's race to 4, but I don't think they're going to get more than 2 more points out of this match.
Yeah, I don't look for it to happen.
I mean, unless Gateway just really makes a quick attack here and really tries to push the issue.
Well, Gateway's going to have to get on Jared and Luke Staley's back and go, go, go.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Need 1 to tie, 2 to win.
I mean, right now, the Gateway would be just happy, I think, getting a tying point.
Just getting a tying point and try to maybe push something into overtime.
I mean, you could easily see one of these points going 3 minutes, 37 seconds. So you want to get that point on the board and go to overtime. If you can win quick, that's good too. They go all the way to the snake. He gets in there, he's clean.
Oh, and he got in there clean, yeah. Not even a check.
Yeah, and then you've got already in the small Doritos, so they are definitely attacking. They've got a heavy pocket with the back center and both towers. Same for the Sharks, back center, both towers, and the snake too. So they're a little bit more aggressive on the snake side, and he's looking to dink out that Dorito tower, and he's right on him. And he hits his shot. That causes some problems for the Gateway attack on the Dorito side. They've got Dorito Wedge, but he's all by himself with only the back center to protect him. And the Sharks guy is now, since his blood in the water, and he's ready to gunfight down the wire.
So we're going to have another battle here between Nunn and Staley.
Yeah, that's what's shaping up. He gets another one. Yeah, he's telling his buddies that he got that snake tower, and now it's a 3-on-5.
But again, Nunn loses the battle to Staley.
Nunn lost that gunfight. That means Staley now has a chance to turn the field, and he's going to come up and right here and shoot that small Dorito. Sure is shooting. There he is. Whack, whack, night, night. He missed his shot. He gets him in the pack. That guy in the small Dorito felt the incoming fire and really should have tucked in as best he could there.
Oh, and Staley gets another one. Oh, and he's going to get a third one because
and that is going to be the final body.
No, there's one more over in the Dorito.
Oh, I thought they were going to pull him next. I mean, and then Brandon Rath, I think that might be Brandon Rath walking.
Oh, in the head.
Yeah, walking off like I can't believe that just happened. And now we got a ball game.
With 1:57 left in the game, tied up 2-2 now.
So that took about a minute 30 plus some change off the clock. So, I mean, that means we got time maybe for 2 more points if they play at a fast pace. But if it's 2-2, I mean, are you really going to try risking a attacking play?
The Sharks engaged right there and just lost gunfights. None lost the gunfight in the snake.
And
I don't look for him to do that this time.
And the penalty didn't help. And he made his shot. He got to his spot and made his shot. And really, maybe it was time to put the Dorito guys on the attack and just chill for a bit. I mean, my hat's off to him. He did a great job letting his team know what he did. The worst thing you can do when you're out here is you make your shot, you kill a guy, and you don't tell anybody, and then you die with information. So at least he helped out his team.
Seconds.
Okay, so we got Notorious back up, right? And Texas Trademark on the right.
Yep.
20 seconds.
Notorious is up 2-1 with 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the game.
And they got their big boy up there in the center, and he's going to go all the way to that brick, and he's going to cut one side or the other off.
That is a prediction.
I mean, he's been doing it every time.
Point.
Safe money.
Somebody needs to start shooting over the top of that thing. Oh, but that's Jeff Munoz up there now.
And he loses that breakout and gets shot, and already we've got Notorious at the brick and the Dorito wedge, and we got running referees. So that looks like that's going to be a minor.
Oh, and they're going to pull him and Zach Sears out.
It's a ticker tape parade today. All right, so that Notorious guy is still in the brick. You got the back center and the snake corner, and I don't know what happened to the guy on the Dorito side. Is he? Yeah, he might have died.
Oh, Home just filled out to the Dorito corner for the Sharks. Notorious.
Zach Sears is in the snake too. And
no, Zach's dead. He's walking off.
Oh, well, who's this guy with Sears on his jersey? The white. What's the white shirt guy?
Oh, that is Zach. He switched jerseys.
Oh, I got it right.
Oh, but there comes another penalty.
You gotta be kidding me. I really don't like seeing penalties. I want to see people play paintball.
1 minute.
It's just I mean, it's good if it's your team and the other team gets a penalty, but for us watching, like, I want to see some gunfights.
Yeah, there's.
All right, pod runners are on the field, looking good. I don't like seeing. Kelso wants to know if I like seeing cheaters. I don't like seeing cheaters. I like a nice, clean fight.
I don't like seeing them get caught, especially if it's me.
But the problem is in tournament paintball, there was so much cheating for so long that now the referees just, if you're hit and you keep playing, they just assume that you're cheating because you can't. They have to go by what they see and not what your intention was or what might be going on in your head.
Yeah, they've actually taken away and made everything's intent now.
Yeah, obvious hits. There's no such thing as like obvious, unobvious hit. Like you're hit.
Well, way back in the day when I was refereeing in NPPL, Rosie always had a rule. Anything from the top of your head to the tip of your toes in the front is an obvious hit. I don't give a dang.
Yeah, I remember. All right, Gateway gets to the snake clean, it looks like. Yeah, he pauses for a second to make sure that they're not going to shoot down the wire, I guess. I don't know why he stopped there. And we're mirrored up on the snake one.
I think he was waiting to see if the ref was going to come check him.
That's probably true. And we've got the Sharks at both towers. And it's a 3. I only see 3 players. Maybe they have a Dorito corner.
They have no Dorito corner that I can see.
All right, so, and then Gateway is already on their side of the field. He's on the Dorito wedge, and he peels off the Dorito Temple player, and it's only a matter of time before he shoots the other guy who runs off the field, and it's just...
We have 1:15 to go in the game.
It's only snake one, and he dies.
Oh, but Nunge gets shot again.
Yeah, Staley just dinked him out again. He's got to be...
Oh.
That's something when you're in the snake.
1:07 to go.
Every time you pop out the gunfight, there's that guy you saw there last point. He just dinks you in the hand. You're like, God dang it.
So Staley's 3-0 right now on that snake battle.
Yeah, I mean, just keep pushing him there.
I always like it when I call somebody a decent or good player or a monster or something, and then they go right away and prove me right.
That's good, yeah. It's better than the commentator's curse, which has not been as bad, probably because Jesse's not up here.
Probably because Jesse's not here. He was way ahead of you yesterday.
He was getting a lot of points, for sure. I'm actually going to borrow, let me grab this. Can I go ahead and grab this?
30 seconds.
Oh, Sasha's going to have to sit.
20 seconds.
All right, I got myself. This actually, the stool I'm sitting on up here came from my kitchen. We did a remodel. Oh, I'm sorry. And I grabbed the stool here and brought it because I knew I'd be sitting up here watching bozos shoot each other. All right, we got the Big Daddy Cool team on the left, and
Texas Trademark really has to pull something out of their hat right now.
Yeah, it's a Trademark. Oh, we got Notorious, his little small Aztec instinct out. They're not going to the brick this time. They changed it up. They're playing that Dorito can, which I like to call a trash can. You don't want to stay there too long. We got a running ref. He sees something. He's going over to the Notorious Dorito player. Gets a check. He's clean. And the snake tower for Notorious fills the corner. And over on the left, what do we got? We got a pocket there with the Aztec in the middle. We got the home, the Dorito tower, and the snake corner.
The snake corner, yeah.
Yeah, and is there a Dorito corner? Is it 5 up?
No, it is not. There is no Dorito corner that I can see.
All right, so we got 4 on 4.
But Notorious did fill into that brick like they've been doing, and into snake too.
Yeah, they finally got. They're smart to mix it up, so if they're shooting for you, You can delay.
Oh, but there comes another Trademark player leaving the field.
Yeah, that was that Dorito guy trying to get wide. We got a little snake battle here. The Snake 2 on the Notorious side versus Snake 1. Snake 1 guy is looking for that brick in the center. He doesn't really have a shot because he's blocked out by that. Oh, now he's got a shot for sure. If he looks inside, nope. Okay, so they dink out the
Little Aztec.
Yeah, Sears. And they trade, but that's going to be it because there's nobody left.
No, and 4-1, that's going to be the game.
Yeah. And it was very, very well played by obviously very well-trained and well-coached Notorious team. Once again, doing the right moves, working as a unit, doing all the right stuff. I mean, Trademark looked good too. I think, you know, it's hard when you come out and play as a throw-together team.
Yeah.
That can make it a little bit more difficult to put together something.
But props to them for making it deep into Sunday.
Yeah, what round was that?
We're in the semis.
What round was this of the tournament? Is it like quarters? I don't know. I think it was the quarterfinals. We're going to be here till like 7.
If we're lucky.
Well, the light's going to stay up. But what's that?
I leave at 6:15. I have a flight at 8:30. Wow. Are they going to push the turn? Come up here and finish.
30 seconds.
Mike's probably not going to run the board.
All right, you're going to have to train me how to use these things. I live 15 minutes away, so.
20 seconds.
All right, the Sharks are back on the field. They are losing 2-3 against Gateway, and there's 1:07 left to play.
There is 1:07 left to go. Gateway will be on the left. Sharks will be on the right.
I'm looking for Gateway to actually just close the door and try to win this. I don't think they want to sit and risk getting a tie game. And they go all the way to the Snake corner. The Snake tower gets shot for Gateway, but so does none from the Sharks. We're down to 60 seconds. Okay, yeah, that was the semis. Wow, we're deep in it.
Oh, but there goes Sharks losing another one.
Yeah, but they're center guys on their side of the field, and they're going to be. Oh, he's hit. That guy is hit. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty because he's hit on the side and he just shot like 3 people. So that's going to be the end of the match.
Oh, game. There was a red flag, and there goes another one.
Yeah, it's a major under 60, which means that Gateway immediately gets the point. And now they're up 3-2.
That'll be the game because this is D4 X-Ball.
Was that the 4th point scored?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're trying to win. Yeah, right.
That's race to 4, so they're going to be.
So the Sharks are going to have to swim back to Houston.
Oh, I like the reference.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a little shark humor there for you. I guess you could say they're finished.
Don't give Sasha an opening, people. I'm telling you now, don't do it.
But
Game on. Base. Point approved. Game finished.
Congratulations to PB Gateway as they move on, and the Outlaw Sharks are done.
yeah, I mean, since Gateway came on the scene a couple of years ago, they've always been strong players, strong teams going to any tournament they're playing in. I don't think they've played higher than Division 4, but I mean, as Christian Smith will tell you, Division 4 in Texas is a dogfight.
It is a dogfight.
There's just so many good players, so many experienced players. By experience, I mean old. And then, actually, can you mute me for a second? Because we're in a break right now, right?
Yeah, we're on a 5-minute break, people. We'll be right back.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, say they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. So when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, say they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. So when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
We are back, and this is the match, okay? This is the match. Me and Sasha are up here in this booth, and this is going to be the match.
Hi, Robert Jordan. How's it going?
How you doing? My Beefy boys from up North Texas way
Who are they
against
playing?
the Texas Titans.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm pulling for the Texas Titans.
Yeah, you go figure.
Because they're from my field.
They are from your field, and Christian Smith is my old broadcast partner and my fellow podcaster. So, I mean, I really like these guys.
One thing I noticed about Christian last year when he was doing the webcast is he just did not stop talking. He was a dynamo.
He is a nonstop little Energizer bunny.
Was he doing that when he was up here earlier?
Yes, he was.
Were you able to get like...
Not a word.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to throw back to you every once in a while. Am I doing a good job?
Doing a good job. They're doing a good.
Here you go.
They're doing a great job. But so you're taking the Titans. I'm going to take Beefy because I mean that is my perennial favorite. I try to be neutral, but it's no secret. Most of these guys I've known since they were literally children.
Yeah.
So, but by no means do I think that this will be a cakewalk for either team.
Oh, no. It's not. And, like, Titans, we saw them yesterday just playing amazing as a team. They've got a really smart guy, Dylan Strickland, who is just a great player, great at calling himself clean on hits.
Yeah, but Christian did actually put his team on his back a couple of points.
I don't know because
And three-packed them, man. I mean,
I walked past them getting ready, and they said that I was calling everybody Christian. So, I mean, the problem is they're all wearing clear JTs, worth a collective probably like $3,000 in their whole team, and I can't tell them apart too easy.
So here's going to be one of the keys for the Beefy boys. Don't be predictable and don't get penalties.
I think the key for the Titans is just going to also don't get penalties, but just play smart, controlled paintball. I mean, just the way that they play, smart, controlled paintball, and do some fun, unexpected moves like that up and over that we saw yesterday into that mini wing. Like things are going to flip the script, change the script a little bit so it's not so predictable. I mean, you see so many teams come out here, they take the home, both towers, the Aztec in the middle, and then they got one swing guy that goes either deep to the Dorito or deep to the snake.
The Beefy boys are famous for playing smart, controlled paintball. Their paintball IQ is pretty high, but they tend to get a little bit predictable. And when games are tight, I mean, when it's really down to the wire, trying to force, a square peg in a round hole, penalties do pop up.
So you're saying that they sometimes get hit and didn't know they were hit?
No, it's not even so much that. It's just they get so super aggressive that, the 1-2, like you were talking about earlier, how the refs are just like super hypercritical.
Yeah.
It's the 1-2 before you can get stopped, and we can't assume that you were trying to do what you say you were trying to do.
Yeah, tell it to the judge, I like to say.
Yeah, and there are times when no matter what you do, you couldn't have stopped in time. It's just you're going to get a penalty, and it's not necessarily.
I want to shout out Dane Webb, who's running pods for Titans. He is a fine young man, plays here at X Factor Paintball Park. He just turned, I think, 15, and he does one-on-ones with me, and he greases me almost every time we play one-on-one.
Now, the refs just had a big meeting right here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think what they're kind of just retouching on everything is like, hey, this is the elite division.
Right.
These are, the number one in one bracket, and number two in another bracket.
These guys are going to get hit and not feel it.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely going to,
this. You can't see it, but I'm doing bunny ears, get hit and not feel it a lot. We saw a ticker tape parade yesterday because of that.
And I think they're going to try to let the teams play paintball.
I don't know, man. I would like to see that. I'd like to see fewer penalties and more of them giving the benefit of a doubt, pulling them out, so we can actually see a match here. But I would have loved to be in a fly on the wall in that referee meeting just now.
So on the break, where do you think the Titans are going?
I'm thinking pocket, and they're going to send a guy to the snake insert.
20 seconds.
I look for Beefy to double up the home like they did yesterday until they make them go 5 across the back.
Sorry if I'm crunching on that cough drop, everybody. But I'm
seconds.
getting a raw throat, all this excited talking about paintball up here. All right, here we go.
All right, I see Beefy getting lined up. Thorne Smith gets shot out for Beefy. They drop their first body.
Wow, they've got 3 guys in the back center.
There's one sitting in that dead zone.
That's a great read right there. It does not produce anything, though. He does not get a hit.
They do not get a kill, and Thorne gets killed trying to run to that snake insert.
Right, so now it is a 5-on-4.
Oh, but the Titans are up in that Dorito wedge.
Yeah, and that's the key bunker on this field. But the Dorito Tower player, not only knows he's there, but has told his teammates.
Oh, but now he's going to the 50. He's going to the 50 Dorito. I mean, there's nobody over there wide to stop him.
While he's doing that, his friend over on the snake side gets to the snake corner for Titans. And now,
so Beefy's trapped in that 3 little bunker pocket and fixing to lose their tower player. Right there he goes. Bye-bye.
yeah, thanks for playing. Now it's a 5-on-2.
5-on-3. They're still doubled up in the home.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, but now it's 5-on-2.
Where is it? Yeah, that is crazy how they're in that back center there. Just both.
Beefy throws in the towel.
That guy's not stopping. He's ready to shoot some more tight ends. I don't think they shot a single tight end, though.
They did not. Titans were up 5 alive.
Well, I would not have predicted that.
I would not have either.
They definitely didn't do my play call. They went the smart play, and they went to that Dorito wedge over there.
But I guarantee you the next play, Beefy will go 5 across the back.
Okay, we'll see about that. Now, who's up in this other set?
The next setup is Grit versus Utah Bro Army.
Oh, boy. Well, we know we're pulling for you unofficially, but me officially as unpaid up here, just watching paintball, pulling for Grit.
Oh, we're both unpaid, and I am pulling for Grit.
Okay, very good. I thought you said you worked for USXBL.
I do work for them. I don't get paid.
Okay, well, that's slavery. That's not work.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, hey.
All right, that's just you being a volunteer. All right, so
I do volunteer work, right? Still work.
there you go. All right, so we got 10
10
seconds.
seconds.
And Grit is on the revenge tour.
But I do like the fact that somebody comes from out of state and still makes Sunday and goes deep into Sunday, so.
Yeah, Utah Bro Army's got a great program out in Utah. All
Referee's running in on Grit on that Dorito.
Is that Risen May up in the center brick?
Oh, Bro Army loses their first player.
We got a running referee.
Oh, but we got a running referee coming in now.
It's Beasley. He's hit, and that is going to be nothing.
Nope, he's not hit. He's just going to go lay down and call it.
That was weird. That confused me. Grit is now going all the way to the snake 2, and he's going to look for that shot on the brick player.
Now, Daughtry's going to sit there and lay that trap in.
Yeah, as soon as that guy switches off to check the snake side, he's going to get roasted. All right, and so we've got the Dorito 2 for Grit, or 3, insect Dorito, the brick, the Aztec in the back, and the snake 2. I don't know if there's I think that's 4 up.
I think there's one in the snake corner also.
I don't
can't
see.
see.
I don't see him. If he's there, he's hiding. Yeah, and then finally, they get the Utah Bro Army brick player in the center brick, just as planned. And now he's got a shot on the Dorito Tower if he wants. That guy in the Dorito Tower over there for Bro Army is going to get real small.
Oh, but Grit loses a Dorito player. The ref's running in.
Did he get lost or did he just get bounced?
Oh, they saying he did not get hit, but it sure looked like he broke from here.
Well, that happened is the center brick player for Grit dies, which is unfortunate because he was in a great spot. He could have gone to their side of the field.
Oh, trips and falls, but still gets into the Dorito wedge.
I hate it when I hit those bungees and trip on them. Now, who is that over in the Dorito wedge? Is that Dallas Luke? I can't tell.
It looks like Dallas, but I'm not sure because, again, some of these guys look exactly alike.
They're all about the same height, too. All right, so he has a quick fill, and he's just posted on the inside looking for someone to run up the middle.
Daughtry's still on here at S2, just.
Yeah, and he did a little head check and almost caught a ball from the Utah Bro Army snake corner. So we got the Bro Army.
Oh, Bro Army loses another one out of that Dorito Tower.
He does, but that still leaves Bro Army in a great spread because they've got the Dorito on the outside and they've got the snake corner.
Yeah, but 4-on-2 is not a place you want to be against Grit.
Yeah, it could be worse, though. I mean, Grit's smart enough that I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to close this out. And he can go one more knuckle if he just shoots and puts in, make sure that the snake player for Bro Army is in. He's going to do a little inside route here, it looks like. Dotery is going to do maybe over the beam and I think that's Taylor Risenmay playing the Snake Tower. He's getting a check.
Grit makes a drop back to that Dorito Tower.
Yeah,
that Snake Tower.
He's clean. So if that's Risenmay, he's clean. And now we finally get the Grit.
Oh, and there he goes. He's going to put it on him.
Yeah, he made a great move to the end of the snake, shot cross field.
4 kills for Daughtry.
And he does put the shot on the snake corner, but they blow the horn.
They blow the horn. I don't know if he's going to get credit for that one, but it could have been a 4-pack easily.
I'm going to give him credit. I think
Oh, you are? Okay.
that's a
Generous,
kill.
generous,
Yeah,
generous.
absolutely. The ball was in the air when they hit the buzzer. They hit the towel. So he gets that on the stats that we are definitely not keeping. All right, so Titans coming back out with all their clear pro flexes. 1 clear pro flex.
Yeah, and it's 10:53 left in the game, so there's a lot of time left in the game. This is a mercy by 4.
All right, we got breaking news here. All 5 Titans players have clear pro flexes on. How much is one of those clear pro flexes run?
30 seconds.
Oh, depending on condition, but $300 and up.
$300, $400.
Yeah, $300-400 and up, just for the bottom.
So they've got $2,000 worth of paintball mask on the field right now.
Yeah. How many sets of clears do you own?
0.
0.
I had clear frames at one point, never had clear bottoms.
Really?
People are asking me in the parking lot at the field here if I have clears. I don't have any clears, guys.
I have about 4 sets.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Breakout. Oh no, the Titans guys getting each other's way, and the snake runner goes to the corner, but
Yeah.
he makes it there alive despite bumping into his moving bunker partner.
He's checking. They're doing running refs are checking 2 of them.
Yeah, running ref goes in, and he's clean, buddy. If you haven't found it by now, don't waste any more time, dude. That's a minor penalty on the Titans, and also the Dorito Tower's out, so now we're at a 5-on-2, just quick as lightning.
And again, Beefy did not try to make that corner. Now they're going to fill out late to that snake corner.
I mean, Titans.
Oh, and Titans lose the Dorito player.
That is it. I think they just have the snake corner. Maybe not even that. I think that might be it.
And now it's blood in the water. Here comes the boys.
They're feasting, as Matty Marshall would say. Yeah, they got all 5. Man, you hate to see that. I mean, you'd think with all those clear bottoms out there, they'd catch a bounce on there, because those are the old school key bottoms.
Yes,
and
those-
really
those-
flexible.
That's one of the things I wish that some of the old school stuff could be remade the correct way, like JT bottoms.
Right.
The new flex bottoms, I'm not a fan of.
Not at all.
Now, the old ones, the OGs, the ones, the thick rubber that you could just curl up, you know?
Yeah, the key action sports ones. I think that they stopped making those for some sort of safety reason. I think that they were afraid that the material was too prone to failure or something.
I think it just became, the Empire mask became popular for a while, then the grills became popular for a while, so they quit making JT stuff.
That's right.
And then when they went back, they're like, oh, the company that used to have the molds, they don't have them anymore, so we got to buy new molds.
Well, I think also it's cheaper to make it all of one piece of plastic.
It is. It's all cheaper, and again,
less expensive.
everything is all about the money.
Well, I mean, this is a hairstring sport here to stay in business.
20 seconds.
You mean nobody's getting rich here?
To quote Mike Himman, the best way to make $1 million is
Start with 2.
Start with $2 million.
10 seconds.
Okay, so we got Grit back out again, and they won the first point.
Yes, they did.
Let's see if they can convert to the second.
Game live.
Oh, I think the guy diving into the snake bunker got shot in the leg, but
No, he's good, or at least he's playing on.
well,
Pro Army loses their snake corner. So it's 5-on-4 for Grit. And Grit has got that pocket where they've got the home bunker, back center, the little Aztec in the center, the Dorito Tower, and the outside, the second Dorito there.
Utah Bro Army gets shot going into that snake tower. Man, I mean, it was just ill-timed. That's all it was.
Yeah, now Grit is going to push all the way down the snake side. I mean, if I'm Bro Army, I just blow the horn right here.
Utah Bro Army, though, man, kudos to these guys. They are putting up a valiant effort.
I mean, they've got a great program out there. They own their own field. I've talked to their owner. They have a self-contained program, and they've put guys on professional teams. One of their players played on the Ironman. I don't remember his name. So that's a mark of a good program.
That is a mark of a good program if you can take one of your players and put them on a pro team somewhere.
Yeah. So really good to see them out here for USXBL to get some good practice. I mean, good tournament and not practice, but to travel out here and see if they can test their mettle against Texas's best players.
I hope when the championships come around, I hope to see them back out here.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, so we still have a 4-2, correct?
But Daughtry gets shot out of the snake for grit.
Wow, that's a really unfortunate because he really had the ball there. He must have been shot down the wire. He really could have just done an outside move to go up to the snake by running through the highway. And now Grit's on the back line, which I think they're content to do because I think they sense that they've got the advantage and Bro Army really can't move. And, if they win 1-0, so be it.
Yeah, it's 4-3 on body count.
Right. Yeah, we've only played, this is only a second point.
Yeah, this is 1-0 on the score.
Actually, it's a 4-on-3. They've got the snake corner, the Dorito tower, and the outside big Dorito there.
Yeah, we're down to 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
Grit gets to the small Dorito, which is going to allow them to make that attack in the Dorito wedge, and he can also control the wire, and there's nobody stopping him. He stops, take a little shot at the snake.
But Grit's starting to move up to that Dorito wedge.
Yeah, he's there. He's not starting to move. He's there. And Grit fills the snake corner, stopping a possible counterattack. We still got the home for Grit. He's just watching the Dorito side because there is a guy threatening the Dorito side, and as I'm saying that, I believe maybe Dallas Luke takes the walk from the Dorito wedge, and now we've got a situation where it might be a 3-on-3.
It does look to be 3-on-3.
So Grit is kind of letting this one slip away, which is disappointing. They still are the ones making the moves. We've got the Dorito tower looking around. He wants to go. He's not really sure where he wants to go or what the safe move is. He's got two guns on him for the Dorito side, and we've still got the snake corner from Utah Bro Army. Factor 3 is the call, so they know what their body count is. I don't know if they know where the Utah Bro Army's guy, but we got Taylor Risenmay gets into the snake 2 and immediately gets shot, and that's super disappointing. I don't know. I guess it must have been the Dorito tower put that ball on him, and now Grit loses, and it's their Dorito attacker, and it's now this guy by himself in the center, but they don't know he's there. So there's he gets shot. They did know he was there. And he's going to have to scrub off his his clear flexes so they don't get stained with that pink paint. You don't want to lose the value on those clears. Although I think that Robert Jordan here, you could just flood the market and bring the price down pretty easily, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Okay, got it.
I actually have a couple of sets of brand new clear full mask in the box, never been.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, sir. And when I retire from paintball,
I'm really sorry.
they will be on the open free market.
Like eBay?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
I think if you list them eBay right now, you start 600, you probably would not be.
I wouldn't even consider 600 for a full set that's never been out of the package.
1,000?
That's where I would start.
Oh, wow. That's a bold move.
And only because it is the complete set, pristine, in the clear blister pack.
That's crazy. I remember when you could buy those at Walmart.
Yes, and you could buy them at Walmart for $54.99.
Crazy.
Yes, how I know, because that's what the sticker says on the box.
Academy Sports and Outdoors used to have Proflexes.
Yep.
They also had some pretty cool Academy branded Spider paintball jerseys. I wish I bought one.
They did, didn't they?
They did. And they used to have Proto gear. That Dye and Proto were able to get their gear in Academy somehow. I see HK Paint in Academy now.
Yeah, I do too. I saw the favorite Spider jersey in Academy was red and white, and it had the big spider on the front, and then the diamond outside, and it was just such a cool looking jersey.
Yeah. Why are we on a break here? What's going on?
They're burping the bunkers.
Again?
Yes, sir. They're bumping the bunkers.
They are certainly doing that. They're giving them a nice scrub down so the Titans guys don't have rub on their loader.
Yeah, and those Titan guys wearing those white jerseys, man.
That's also a bold move because those could end up coated in pink, but they haven't been shot very much, so their jerseys look very cool.
Yeah, they so far,
We got, it looks like a fire department across the street. What are they doing? Fire and rescue. We don't need that today because it's not 100 degrees out.
Yeah, and you got to give the Titans credit. They cycle through a series of jerseys every year.
Yeah.
And they always look so. I don't know who designs their jerseys, but they are so sharp.
You know, I don't know who does their jerseys either. I don't think it's Compete.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Nah, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Beefy boys on the left. Titans on the right and the white.
And the Titans do both corners, and the back center, the small Aztec in the center field just barely gets missed, and the Dorito Tower. And Beefy boys have got both towers, the Aztec in the center of the field, the Snake corner, and the Dorito corner also.
Yes, the Dorito corner also.
So they're 5 across the back line, basically.
They are 5 across the back.
Yeah, not in the back center, though, which is smart, because I don't think that place has a good shot, as good a shot at once the game breaks out.
But the Titans get shot trying to get up to that Dorito wedge.
Yeah, that was a little bit like forcing it a little bit too much, and also the issue is with that, when you're going straight into a bunker, more opportunity for your person to shoot you. If you go laterally across, you can avoid, having a stream that hits you a little bit more easily.
Titans go into the Snake, but let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
With the overcast weather today, does that affect you seeing the streams of paint when they're shooting a gap?
I have no idea. I never could see those streams of paint. That's why I got shot all the time. All right, so the Titans do make it into Snake 1 and are down the wire, and he's got his friend in the Aztec supporting him, and they've got the inset large Dorito and possibly the back right Dorito or Beefy boys now make a move up into the brick, and he's going to look at the Snake way where the Snake player is waiting there for him and gets shot. I'm not even sure who shot him. It might have been the Snake player at Snake 1. The guy in the Snake right now for Titans always plays in a pink outfit with a pink kitten on his chest, and I don't know his name, but he's got a pink loader and a pink strap, and it takes a real man in Texas to wear pink like that, so shout out to that guy. All right, despite all the pink he's wearing,
and Beefy chunks the towel.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really have to do much more there. He could have crawled all the way down, but
1 minute.
But why exhaust yourself when you can just wait for them to concede? And now that makes the Titans 2, Beefy Boys 1.
And the refs are calling up for a circle up for a little meeting real quick.
We're having a zebra party. Don't know what about.
That point looked pretty clean. I mean, I don't really see what they're.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really see any opportunities for a flag. People went out quick. There was no running referee. So, I think, you got to hand it to the referees. They've been out here now this is their second day. They're not dying from the heat, but it's exhausting.
It is exhausting being, they play every game.
Yeah, being on your feet.
20 seconds.
Listening to people yell at you. Although I haven't heard too much yelling at the referees today. We got a lot of that yesterday in the prelims of this division. All right, Grit versus Bro Army.
All right, Grit's going to be to my left, Bro Army to my right, 1-1.
Game on.
All right, Grit makes the Dorito corner, the pocket, and
They make it to the Snake insert.
But he gets shot.
Oh, but he gets out. But Bro Army loses their Dorito runner.
Yeah, they got that guy with the bright blue mask. It's kind of like a beacon. I'm not so sure about wearing that color. And it's a 4-on-4. And we're going to check on the small Dorito, and he is out, but no penalty. He's like, look at himself, where am I hit, buddy? It doesn't matter. They say you're hit, just get out.
That's it.
Sorry. I hate to say that to the Grit guys, but don't risk any penalty for slow walking off the field. They know that, though. They are OGs. Okay, so we've got the center Aztec. I think maybe the Snake corner for Grit. I can't tell. Oh, the back center. Where else is the Grit players? Are the Grit players?
I see back center home, the little middle Aztec, and that's.
All right, so Utah Bro Army is now in the Snake.
Ah, there he was. He was over in that Dorito corner hiding out.
Yeah, it's really easy to hide over there. And Grit gets shot out of that Aztec, which is sprung loose again because everyone is pushing into that little Aztec in the middle of the field.
But Bro Army loses a player as well.
Where did he lose him from?
On the Dorito side.
Yeah. Someone got shot.
And Grit throws in the towel.
Yeah, it's a 3-on-1. And those guys are good, but, you know, you want to save the time in this match. And there's only 3 minutes left.
1 minute.
So that makes it, what, 2-1?
2-1 in favor of Bro Army.
Oh, wow.
With 7:46 to go in the Beefy game, it's Beefy boys to my right, Titans to my left. Titans are up 2-1.
Yeah, I got to make sure I know which one's Christian Smith, because apparently on the webcast yesterday I was calling everybody Christian Smith.
96.
Number 96, there he is. He's wearing clears, and so are all 4 of his teammates. About
Yes.
$2,000 worth of paintball gear just in those lowers.
But he has a brown bandana on.
That's right, and it says Dallas Smith on the back. I keep calling him Christian Smith. It's Christian Dallas Smith.
That's Christian Dallas Smith.
He changed his name illegally so he could have his
14
bride's name also. He's a modern guy.
He is a modern guy.
All right. So they got the power of their clears and their project guns versus the Beefy boys over here on the right with their brown long sleeves.
That is actually Burberry. It's just very small.
Yeah, it's super fancy, but I expect no less from a Dallas team.
Game on.
Beefy goes 5 across, goes to Dorito 1 and Snake
And
corner.
they're all clean. And the Titans play a pocket and get a clean call for the Snake Tower. And it's a pocket with their swing guy being the Dorito, outside Dorito over there. So we're just settling in for a little gunfight here. They're going to feel it out. Titans is probably thinking, we know that the Beefy boys are a slow-playing fit team, so we're content just to play that game.
But Titans lose their first player in that middle Aztec.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it might have been the Snake corner that wrapped and shot him. And they're losing 3 now, so now it's a 2-on-5.
And Thorne Smith is just going all the way down. He's in Snake 3.
He might be hit. He's getting a check. He's got a little rub on the top of his loader, so he's good. Beefy boys they lose one, so it's a 4-on-2. And I think Titans is willing to let this play out and see if they can run it down because that's 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, but look at there. You cursed them and they threw the towel.
I did no such thing.
You said they were going to let them run it out.
I forgot which match had the fewer amount of time.
And they were like, "Hey, we're not going to listen to Sasha. We're going to do the opposite."
They really should not listen to me because look, they've gone so far, and I haven't done anything but gas them up here on this program.
Hey, those who cannot do coach, those who cannot coach ref, and those who cannot ref commentate.
I don't want to ref. It's not about I can't ref. I actually am. I was certified. I did the thing. When they had the clinic here, but my God, I'm not ready to start refereeing quite yet.
I have not refed in a long time, but NPPL, CFOA, NCAA, and NXL ref, PSP ref, certified.
You were flying all around the country then.
Yes, I was.
Wow. What haven't you done in this sport, Robert Jordan?
One.
Really? You've never won a tournament?
I won a few way back in the day,
okay, don't lie to me then.
But nothing of note.
I won the Masters 3v3, and that's really my only noteworthy win.
I've got so many second places. I could build a house out of medals.
I bet it. I better believe it. All right, so Grit now is playing a pocket with their Dorito corner, and Bro Army has got the pocket with both towers of the home. It looks like they must be 5 across the back too, because I cannot see their Dorito.
Yeah, they're 5 across the back.
So we got mirrored up, but then Grit's gonna go make the first move into the Snake insert.
But with 2:47 to go, it's not panic time yet, because Bro Army did drop a guy. But it's 5-on-4 in favor of Grit.
I mean, they definitely have enough time to score a point here and bring it to overtime.
Yeah, it's 5-on-4 in favor of Grit, but Grit does need to get a little bit of a sense of urgency.
I think that Grit really, from the looks of it, they're going to need to push on the Dorito side. They've got one gun back there. The home is shooting the Dorito, but that shouldn't be enough to stop them.
Oh, he's reaching for a flag. That's a flag.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's just the gift that we see. Yeah, great.
So now Bro Army is down to 2.
Bro Army makes a smart play and goes out to the Dorito corner knowing that's where the threat is. But he dies also.
He dies on the move out.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Hey, Orphan Annie.
See, how do you know this?
I'm old. I'm from the 80s. I'm up there. I've got aches.
Shut the hell up.
I know that you're older, but come on, dude.
I've been playing paintball since the 80s.
I know. Well, I played in '89, I think.
Jeez.
I was only a kid. I mean, I'm a little bit younger than you, but I remember Orphan Annie. I remember all that stuff. I'm old enough that I'm now hearing Nirvana played in the
supermarket.
Yeah,
it's hard to imagine that stuff is like 25 years old and called classic rock.
Yeah, so like I'm thinking about like when Kurt Cobain was around, that it was the same distance from Kurt Cobain to the Beatles as it now to Kurt Cobain. All right, that's enough about that. People don't want to hear a bunch of crotchety old paintball players. They want to hear about the Titans and the Beefy Boys.
No, they actually like our stories better because we're more interesting than these guys.
I really don't think that's true. All right, here we go. Maybe you are. All right, Titans go all the way to the snake insert and makes it clean. And
Beefy stumbles going into Dorito, but he gets in there. He is clean.
He's going to get a check. And I mean, if you have to look that long, that means he's clean. And they have the Dorito corner, and he's going to go inside route all the way to the Dorito wedge. Amazing play, very well done.
It is 5-on-5 paintball with 2-2 score with 6:07 left in the game.
Yeah, thank you to whoever just messaged me and said I'm doing a great job commentating. Robert, Jordan, and I are doing our best out here.
Titans go into the Dorito 50.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know that Dylan Strickland told them they know that is a key bunker over there, and if you can get there, you can wrap on that old pocket that the Beefy Boys have set up, and of course they get one. There's one.
There's one.
I don't know if the Beefy Boys have any other players other than these two right here. Do you see him in the snake or Dorito corner? All right, and that's going to be, oh, wow, he did a great job hiding. He pushes the bunker out of the way and shoots. His friend in the Dorito shoots the snake player for Titans.
That's Gabe Southerland over there. There's two Beefy over there in that corner.
I have some spikes in my car. I might go grab them to help nail down that little mini Aztec on the left that keeps bumping. You can go buy them at, they're pretty expensive actually. You can go buy them at 9-inch nails or common nails. Anyway. All right, so Titans are now 3 across the back, and they still have the Dorito 50. And he's just content now to take his time because they're in the driver's seat, and they just don't want to do anything stupid.
Beefy have 2 alive, both in the Doritos.
Yeah, and now the Titans get to the snake insert, and that's going to allow them to wrap on that Dorito and get down the field. And there's nobody on the snake side to stop him. And there might be someone in the snake corner, actually, because the Dorito 50 is looking for a shot. Like, he's looking like he thinks he sees somebody over there, but I don't know what he's shooting at. Maybe he's just probing around.
I think he's just probing around because I'm looking over here and I don't see anybody.
Oh, that's it. The Beefy Boys. Oh, look at that. There was actually a second Beefy Boy over there.
And both of them were in the Doritos.
Yeah, and one of them was just a super ninja hiding. But, you know, once that guy got in the snake for Titans, I mean, I really don't know why he didn't crawl all the way down. All right, we got hammers and nails out here. We're going to fix this bunker. They need to get like the 12-inch or maybe the 9-incher.
They had to fix that bunker about 4 times yesterday.
I'm not sure why that one keeps knocking out. The ground is, I mean, you know, the problem here is when it rains, the ground softens up and the nails come loose. I mean, you got to hand the Titans. It must be those clears. They're catching bounces on those OG clear Key Action Sports ProFlex bottoms.
They are.
You got to take every advantage. And now we're back to Grit. Grit likes to wear ProFlexes as well, but only one clear over there.
Only one clear?
Yeah. They're not quite at the level that Titans is.
Well, they're just coming back.
Yeah. Well, they're coming back, and that guy probably has had that clear since back in the day.
I was going to say everybody hasn't dug into their closet yet and found them in the bottom of their bag.
30 seconds.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. We got, what's the score here? 2-all.
2-all.
We got enough time for one more point.
148, which that favors Grit.
20 seconds.
Yeah. I think whoever wins this point wins the match.
Oh, absolutely.
Barring some fantastic, like really fast Red Legion style point. All right, Grit's playing the pocket, both towers the home, the Mini Aztec and the Snake are the Dorito corner. We got a running ref. He's going to go in and...
Bro Army loses the first player out of the Dorito, and they've doubled up that home.
That's that guy with the blue mask again. He's having a lot of trouble staying alive. They're doubling up the home, and they got both towers. That puts them in a spot where they are in a pocket, but he figures out that it's a problem. He breaks out to the Snake corner and gets shot. I mean, Grit is just on the zones. They are ready for those moves, and they've got him trapped in the pocket right now. Grit goes to the Snake
and
one.
Bro Army loses another one.
Yeah, now it's going to be a 2-on-5.
Yeah, it's a 2-on-5.
So what's going on here now is that Bro Army, if they're smart, they need to hit the flag right now.
Yeah, give it up.
The towel, rather, because if they let it go for another
30 seconds.
30 seconds, like they're not going to be able. Yeah, now it's 60 seconds, so you got to hit that towel, and they're not doing it. I think they think that Grit might run into their guns, but Grit's not doing that. Grit knows that they're up 1 point. Oh, no, excuse me, they're not up 1 point. It's tied. Grit knows they have the advantage.
They're going to wait till the last 20 seconds, and then everybody's going to run.
Yeah, if they're smart, they'll do it. And these guys know how to do it. I mean, they've played through all the way through Division II before starting their revenge tour. And they would win Division II in NXL. They get the
they thought the home.
Yeah, I mean, this is why you blow the horn. Now there's only 23 seconds left. They toweled it, and they're going to play a 20-second point.
Yeah, everybody runs, right?
22-second point. You know, on this field, I can see if you do a well-executed staggered attack, you could actually pull it off.
The fastest point we've seen so far this weekend on this field is 35 seconds.
Yeah, and that was not really like an all-out attack. That was just because they did a really good
They shot a bunch of people off the break.
They shot people off the break. So, you know, you have to, if you're a Bro Army in their pit, you're thinking, okay, what are we going to do here? How are we going to do this? And you want to hope that you've practiced a scenario before, but the problem is because it's a blind layout, you haven't been able to practice it on this
You
field.
can't practice this layout.
Yeah, so you have to have thought about this in advance and drawn up a play since yesterday, hopefully.
20 seconds.
Like, how do we score a quick 22-second point?
All right, 4:12 to go. Titans 3, Beefy Boys 2. Beefy Boys look to me to my right, Titans to my left.
Seconds.
And look for Beefy Boys to come out. 5 across the back again.
Game on.
Titans 5 alive. Beefy Boys 5 alive. Running ref, he's going to check at the Snake corner for Beefy Boys. We lost one from the Titans from the Dorito side. They've got both towers, back center, and the Snake corner. And Beefy Boys, we got the small Aztec in the middle, both towers, the outside Big Dorito, and I think the Snake corner. Yep, he's there. And he's going to look down the wire and see if there's a chance for him to move, which there is not because he's mirrored up. So they've got a heads-up gunfight down the wire.
We are down to 3:47. The ref runs in to check one of the Titans in the tower.
He's good.
Oh, but he is good.
It's rough. Bro Army really needs to put something together. Like, and they've got some time. Like, they don't have to rush it, but they're going to have to find a way to attack. And right now, the way to attack is clearly on the Dorito side. They've got 3 guns shooting. They've got 2 guns shooting Dorito way, and they've got 2 attackers that are well poised to make a move. Nobody's really on the cross. They've got, Titans has got the back center looking at the Dorito side and the Dorito tower, but he's looking inside. So only 1 gun on the Dorito side. And that gives the Utah Bro Army an opportunity to move, and he does. He goes to the small Dorito.
Beefy moves up to the small Dorito.
Yeah, makes it clean. And now they're just going to sit and chill for a second.
Thornton gets into the Snake, but now it might be a little too late with 2:45 to go.
Oh, this is the Beefy Boys. I was saying Bro Army, excuse me.
But it is the Beefy Boys. They need to find some urgency.
Yeah, you got those B words, Beefy Boys and Bros. I got them all mixed up. Beefy Boys go to the Snake corner, and now they are in the
Dorito wedge, yeah.
Dorito wedge, and he's looking inside. But we know that the move here is the low wrap on that Dorito wing. Yeah, those people are chilling out here for a second, talking to their teammates.
Yeah, but time is becoming a super big factor.
It's more of a factor for the Beefy Boys. I don't know who they're shooting at over there on the Dorito Tower. Dorito Tower is taking a lot of heat, but there's nobody there, I don't think.
There is nobody in the Dorito Tower. No, there is not.
What about the Dorito corner over there?
There is somebody in the Dorito corner.
Maybe they're shooting a bounce shot? Maybe they found a bounce shot off that tower into the Dorito corner? Your buddy Thorne here is having some gun problems.
Oh, that's not good.
Is that Thorne there?
That is Thorne.
Yeah.
Number 99.
And he's going to go to Snake. Oh, it says Smith on his bag. Oh,
Yeah, Thorne Smith.
Thorne Smith. He's got a shot now in the Dorito corner, and he's going to put him on him. Put it on him. So at this point, you've got
122 to go.
Yeah, Beefy Boys have got it across the brick, the Dorito wedge, and the Snake 2. They've got a good line. And now someone just needs to find the ball and attack, and it looks like it's going to be the center player.
Yeah, Luke Pachowski's going through the middle.
He's big and he's bad, and he's ready to put a tight ends on the ground.
60 seconds.
They call the 60 seconds, and now they know it's go time. I like that Pulchowski here is wrapping. Wow, fast as lightning, the Beefy Boy makes it to the other Dorito wedge. And he's going to start the wrap because there's nobody in front of him, I don't think. Oh, no, there's that Dorito corner. Pachowski is going up to center, playing really amazing. Shooting the back center, shooting the Dorito corner, and Pachowski. All right, we got the Snake players.
Oh, Thorne gets shot.
Yeah, I don't know who shot him because there was only that. Oh, the Snake corner.
But here it goes. We're down to 19.
Yeah, the Snake corner just has to stay alive and protect the buzzer for the next couple seconds, but he's dead. And they hit the buzzer.
All right, now here's an interesting thing.
Yes.
Every point in this match, the winner has been on our right.
I don't know what to tell you about that. I do know that there's a lot of pods on the field. I feel bad for that pod runner for Beefy Boys. He's got work cut out for him. There goes Dane Webb. He's got clears too. They're not as sparkling as new as the rest of the tight ends guys, but they are clears. That young man at 15 years old, he holds on to those clears. He could put a down payment on a house one day.
He could.
Bro Army just got the instruction from their pit to not stop shooting, and I think that's good advice. They've got 22 seconds to get down the field against Grit and hit the buzzer.
Wow. Beefy Boys dropped a ton of pods on the field and just lost about half of them to the Texas Titan pod squad.
You got to win the pod war.
20 seconds.
If you want to see some dank paintball memes about pod running, go to Pod Runners Union on Instagram.
10 seconds.
Okay, here we go. So Grit, you know that they're going to just go to their safe bunkers and cross it up. They're going to send a guy a Snake corner shooting across because that way they can protect the buzzer.
Oh, Grit gets shot going in, but he gets a bounce.
Bro Army is just an all-out attack. And there's only one Bro Army guy left, and he trades, and that's the ball game. He didn't even trade. He got shot by one of the Dvoraks there in the brick.
So that was a very fast point. So the Titans and Beefy are going to have to get on their horses.
And they're in true X ball now.
They're in true X ball, but
1 minute.
with the tie game and nothing left, I think they're going to go straight into overtime.
That guy from Grit is skipping across the field because he's so happy to be on his revenge tour, and he's on his way to
Playing for first.
playing for the gold. And when I talked to them this morning when they were gearing up, I said to them, guys, it was a ticker tape parade over there. It was a ticker tape parade. I couldn't. You guys are kind of shooting yourselves in the foot. And then I saw that you won your bracket, and they said we were surprised too.
30
But you know, like in a way, it's not a surprise because these guys, you know, when they were playing here in Texas, in Division II, they
20
won Division
seconds.
II and XL, and they were just like a buzzsaw through the rest of the teams. All right, so we got Titans and Beefy Boys.
11-second point,
Yeah, we are definitely going to overtime.
barring a major.
I mean, at this point, you just shoot your gun and don't get a major penalty, and then you get 2 minutes to rest.
Game on.
All right, so you know, pretty safe breakout, and
Yeah, with 4 seconds to go, it's no matter now.
you're just shooting paint.
Game
That's
time
it.
finished. Game stop.
So we're gonna go to
No
overtime.
points. Overtime.
All right, so here's the thing. All the points in this match have been scored from the right-hand side. Titans will be coming out on the right-hand side for overtime.
What do you think? What is that?
I don't know.
Do you think that the right-hand side has some sort of advantage, maybe?
It's just one of those anomalies. At the last event, it was all the games were won from the left-hand side.
One thing is actually true about the fields here at X Factor, at least fields 1 and 2, the original fields that Alex built 12 years ago, is they slant down on a sort of incline towards the snake side. So if you're running towards the snake, you have a little bit of an advantage. You can run a little bit faster. I don't know that really has anything to do with what you're saying about the visitor side on the right always winning the point. You know, you would think that would be the guys getting shot because they've got their snake player running into the right-handed shooter. And Rusty Glaze, the storied player and coach, he's on BKI. You can check that out. He has this theory that if you're shooting right-handed, you're more likely to get a kill than shooting left-handed, and that therefore you should be sending your deep runners to the right all the time. Which the way they set these fields up, the snake is always on your left hand. Well, no, I guess it's on your right-hand side depending what side you're on.
Yeah, it's really always closest to the announcers.
So you would think that you'd have an easier time making the snake off the break on the left than the right. I don't know. I don't know about that theory. He seems to be into it. I mean, he did win a World Cup with Dynasty, so he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Coaching Dynasty.
It's just, but right now, Beefy's going to have to figure out a way to break that cycle and win from the left.
I think that the team that makes it into the Dorito wedge is going to win and gets to the other side of the field first is going to win this one. I don't really see either team, although Thorne Smith is playing really well, and the snake, and tight ends always have their guys. The thing about their guys is they're solid at almost every position. Like
Beefy seems to be wanting to win gunfights. They're not playing super hyper aggressive early, moving up the field.
Yeah, I mean, neither of these teams have like a really superstar snake player, which is fine. They have competent players who can play lots of different positions, and that's what you expect to see at this level. I mean, a lot of coaches like Coach Bianca will tell you they don't want snake players or Dorito players, they want paintball players.
Yeah, they want somebody that can fit in anywhere. I want to plug and play.
Yeah, you don't want to think of yourself as, oh, I'm just a snake, I'm just Dorito or whatever. You want to be able to know how to play every position. You can specialize, but you're going to be much more valuable to your team if you are in a situation where you're now forced to play the snake.
Yeah, I get asked all the time, like, who do I think the greatest paintball player of all time is? And it's always a relative question. Like, what are you looking for? The best snake player, the best Dorito player, the best overall player?
It's Ryan Greenspan.
No, it is not.
What are you talking about? He's won more than anyone. He can play every position.
Just because you played on a winning team does not mean you're the best player.
Maybe because you're the best player, you made that team a winning team. Oh, wow. We got controversy up here.
There's no controversy whatsoever. When Ollie Lang went to the Ironman, he made him win.
I mean,
and Dynasty kind of went and sucked behind tit for a while.
Yeah, but Dynasty has been around forever, and Ryan Greenspan's always been there, like winning matches and winning championships for them. I think you just don't like Dynasty because they wear blue.
I do not like that team. That is not a secret.
I have a love-hate relationship with them. I'm a big fan forever, but I also want to see other teams beat them.
I do respect the fact that they are the best team in paintball.
Yeah, Red Legion seems to be the best team right now.
Right now, but historically speaking, per se.
Yeah, okay, so we're back in the match here, and it's overtime. They've used their timeouts, and they are ready.
Colt Roberts, by the way, is the best paintball player.
He's good.
Lucius Blackburn.
Okay, so all 5 tight ends alive, and their Dorito Tower guy is standing up and playing real loose and shooting at that snake side. Is there a snake corner?
There is a snake corner for Beefy, so Beefy is 5 alive.
We got a running ref going to check out. Yeah, that's a minor killing tight ends, and that's the kind of thing in overtime where that could do it. I don't know who that is because they all look the same with their clears.
Well, Christian was a victim of the pull.
One of them got the pull, and one of them was the criminal, the cheater. I mean, he was not smooth. He was standing out there in the open, the Dorito Tower, and he was just playing way too loose.
Well, Christian was playing home, so it wasn't him.
Okay. Well, I almost blamed Christian for getting the penalty. Thanks for correcting me ahead of time. All right, so tight ends now really in a situation where they've got a good spread, and if they can just hold, they just lose their snake tower. And that is really not looking good because it's 5 across the back for Beefy boys.
Oh, now they're down. Titans are down to one player.
That's going to be the end of the tournament
And here comes Angel up that Dorito side.
for the Titans.
He's going to get ready to wrap.
It's going to be Beefy Boys versus Grip for the championship. Torrin Smith is ready to put the hurt on this poor Titans snake player.
But
Torrin Smith crawls up to their end of the snake,
Luke Pachowski gets shot.
and that's it.
Oh, and that's it.
Smith does not get a chance to go stick this poor kid.
And that's going to sit bad with him because he really enjoys that.
I mean, who doesn't? That's what it's all about, is running down the field and getting some.
And Beefy found a way to win from the left.
Hey, you have to say the left side won, huh?
The left side won, you were wrong.
No, I was right up until now.
Okay, yeah, that means
Base.
you are well practiced in these ways of talking yourself out of trouble, I can tell
Time
you.
to 3. Game finished.
You guys hand it to them. They've got a. Let's get a Beefy boy up here to talk to, so we can talk about their victory and what they're looking for in the final.
All right, hang on one second.
And Dane Smith out there, you can't help but notice that he's got a little less spring in his step because his friends on Titans got knocked out by, you know, an unfortunate penalty and just some lost gunfights. Beefy Boys winning with 5 alive. Very, very convincing. All right, so let's give a shout out while we're waiting to do an interview with some of our sponsors here. Thank you to Maxed. Get Maxed. Violence Paintball. They're here. They came out from California. You can go buy some of their stuff at their booth. Titans Legal, known for the menace. Chanel Raffi, I believe her name is. She's the cheerleader for Shut Up We're Trying, and you will always hear her out on the webcast yelling for Paintball Fit. Gunfighter, Uno's Jerky. I bought myself an assortment of Uno's Jerky today. I'm going to be eating it all week. Andrew Lopez Law, Let It Fly with Defy. Lone Wolf Paintball. Go order lonewolfpaintball.com. They ship the same day. HK Army, you all know HK Army. Now, I am not supported or sponsored by them anyway, but I will tell you, their metal speed feeds for the Control Inspire are just chef's kiss. Mwah. Twister Paintball, destroy the competition by getting a $2,000 gun that's got million on it and looks amazing, maybe with some awesome fade. Plano Tortilla Tech Factory, Tamale Factory. Is that what that is? That's Mark Johnson's restaurant. Go and say hi to him when he's out at the field selling you tortillas.
All right, I brought up one of the stars of the Beefy Boys, Gabe Southerland. Come here, Gabe.
I'm going to let you talk to him, Rob, because you know these guys, and this was
I do
your
know these
team.
guys. I
There
love
you
these
go.
guys. Just set it right here, man. Just throw it down here. Put it right in this chair. All right. All right, we're up here with Gabe Southerland. Hey, Gabe, how you feeling right now?
Feeling good, feeling good.
So that match was punch, counter punch, all the way to the end.
Oh, yeah.
And was that your plan?
Nah, that's never the plan, dude. We're always trying to go out and just fucking white. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Just say, hey, talk like you feel, baby.
We just try to go out there and just wipe everybody. You know, it's just our mentality.
3 minutes.
Sometimes we get stopped and we work around it. Usually, like every time.
Now, explain to these guys, a lot of these people were watching and were asking questions on the live cast about how you were able to stay in the dead zone on the break and how no one was able all day yesterday or today to put a ball on you.
Just reading paint, dude.
You're just reading
It's
the
like,
paint?
Yeah, I'm just using bunkers to block off guys that I know that can shoot me, and I'm just shooting my lane. And if I get stuck there, I'm still good. You just got to read the paint, and then figure out who's putting you in, and then get your guys to help you. That's all it really is. It's a team sport. It's not individual at all. We all play with each other like all the time. So.
All the time. So y'all seem to be like, hey, we're going to take these key bunkers, and once we shoot somebody, then we'll worry about moving up. We're not going to rush everything. Y'all play a slow, methodical style?
Yes, sir.
So, well, that's really great. I mean, it was awesome to watch y'all go 4-0 yesterday. Now this is your first win, and now you got to play Grit. Now Grit is coming back. They are a former D2 team. They are the number 2 team behind y'all over yesterday.
Yeah.
So the best 2 teams are playing for the number 1 spot, right?
Yep.
So yesterday was Thorne's birthday. So did y'all promise to give him a win for his birthday?
course.
Of course you did.
Of course. We're going to make it happen.
We're going to make it happen. Well, all right. Well, good luck to you. We wanted to tell you that it's been a real pleasure to watch you play. and all the guys really. The support y'all had turned out here today was really good. Y'all have a good pit crew, right? Y'all have good paint management. So anything different for the final game? I mean, are you going to play grid any different, or is it just going to go play Beefy Boy paintball?
Beefy Boy paintball all the way.
All right, well,
Play what
congratulations, my man. Good luck to you, man. I really appreciate y'all. Good job. And that's been Gabe Southerland. He is a superstar player. He's a little shy, doesn't really want to be on the internet. He's like, no, I don't really want to do that stuff.
1 minute.
This is the D4 Finals coming up. The Outlaw AP Sharks versus Texas Trademark.
Wow. A Houston team and a Dallas-Fort Worth area team. Here in San Antonio, shutting out all the poor San Antonio teams.
This is the D4 final bracket. Is this for third and fourth?
Yeah.
What's up?
I think, do they play for third and fourth?
Yeah, they do. Now, that after last year, everybody went to Mike and asked Mike to play for third and fourth. Jackpot was a big leader for that push, so now they play for third and fourth. So this is what this is for.
Honestly, I mean, I guess if you want to play more paintball, but you're just losing more money at that point.
10 seconds.
Okay, so Trademark on the right and Sharks on the left. And Sharks is going to go to the snake corner. No, he goes to the insert. No, he's going to go all the way to snake one, and he makes it.
He does make it. He's going to 2.
Now he's hit.
Oh, is that none? Yeah, that's none.
He was struggling that last match.
Yeah, and but they shoot a Trademark player out of the snake insert.
Yeah, he's going to take the walk, and it's a 4-on-4, 4-on-3, because now a Dorito player for
I think if Zach Sears for Trademark looks over and sees that there's nobody on his snake side, he may go up and over.
Yeah, Zach Sears just
Oh,
got
but
shot.
it
Commentators.
All right, our commentary killed you. I'm sorry.
So it's 3-on-3 now. And they've got the snake insert. The left has the snake insert, now snake one. Dorito tower and the inset Dorito. And as I'm saying that, the Trademark player in the Dorito goes to the small Dorito and makes it the Dorito wedge, while his homeboy is back there on the Dorito tower and the back center. Sharks goes over to the small Dorito as well, and that's good because he's going to contest the Trademark Dorito wedge player down the wire if he needs to and stop him from doing that wrap.
For Trademark, Brandon Powell's over here in the snake tower just doing work. He's switching sides, but
well, they're doing a good job because they're in both towers and they're crossed. And that's what they need to do in this situation if they're going to be in those spots, stay crossed. Because the guy in the snake tower can now shoot at the small Dorito and stop that move. And it looks like the Dorito tower for Sharks, who now moves out to the back Dorito.
yeah, the back corner.
And he's going to help his buddy get into that spot.
Oh, they're calling him out. The shark got into the snake and tried to crawl a little extra, and the ref got on him.
Wow, and who shot him? It must have been the Dorito tower, shooting down into the snake beams. All right, so now we're going to see
but right at the wrong second.
Oh, wow.
He literally Brandon bounces out to the snake corner while the tower turns, and they trade out.
Yeah, the Sharks guy went to bunker his mirror, and while he was doing that, his mirror from Trademark crawled up to that 50 wedge, the Sasha move, and just got missed getting shot. It was just great timing on his part.
It was just such a timing thing.
Yeah. So now he's in the wedge, and he's in the driver's seat, and his buddy's over in the snake corner, and that puts him in a good spot where they've spread the field. It looks like, is it a 2-on-1, or is there still a Shark snake corner?
No, it's a 2-on-1.
Yeah, so that's when this guy on the right here is going to sense that Trademark is going to sense that he's got the snake to himself, and he's stopping and shooting from the snake one, and you know that Jesse Stevens, if he was here, would be going crazy.
I think as he should, because right here, you don't need to be standing up engaging, Brandon. Come on.
He really doesn't. He just can crawl all the way down to the other end of the snake. And his buddy over on the Dorito wing is going to run to their end of the field, other end of the field, and try to gunfight heads up, which is kind of risky because it could bring it down to a one-on-one. Oh, he gets him clean, and he's going to keep going, but then he gets shot because the snake player pulls up his gun and shoots across field and saves from disaster.
And Brandon says, I'm going to walk this in and make them towel it, and there they go.
Yeah, that's what he did. Well, that was really exciting. That could have gone either way there for a second.
It could have. It really could have.
And the pod runners are on the field, picking up them pods. Go to podrunnersunion.org to buy one of my T-shirts or Fiesta Medal. Go follow Pod Runners Union on Instagram for all the dankest memes and all the pictures celebrating Pod Runners and pit crew out there.
Yay, Pod Runners and Pit Crew. Can't do it without you.
Thank you very much. Yes, people sacrificing their day off, their weekend to go fill paintball pods for a bunch of knuckleheads and then go pick them up and then do it all over again for hours at a time. Sometimes without getting paid for it, just because they're good guys and gals.
20 seconds.
Okay, so we got Paintball Gateway and FSU, and is this the title match?
This is the title match, yes, sir.
I'm not surprised to see either of these teams here.
10 seconds.
Paintball Gateway has been just killing it, and FSU is just always here in the podium.
They are a regular appearance.
All right, so what they've been doing, FSU's been doing, is playing up to that brick, and that's what they're going to do. They go right up to that brick. Really super athletic move from the back center to go to the outside.
But FSU
burrito.
loses 2 players.
Yeah, they lose that brick, and they lose the guy that made that super athletic move out to the Dorito. Their center Aztec fills to the snake corner, and it's 5-on-3 for PB Gateway.
Gateway is in the Dorito wedge.
Yeah, and so is FSU. Staley sticks the FSU guy, but then immediately gets shot by the back right snake corner.
Now, over there for Notorious, I believe that's Demetrius over there. And that's one of my up-and-coming players as well.
Is he in the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
No, he is from down here.
There is also a Paintball Gateway player in that little cake in the Dorito on the opposite side of the field. I don't really know what he's looking at. I don't think there's anyone left back for him to shoot, but he figured out there's a guy in the wedge. And
Oh, Demetrius shoots him.
That's a trade, but that guy from Notorious really kind of turned his gun.
Yeah, but Demetrius says, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this.
That was close to a major, but the refs are right there, 4 of them looking at him. They say it's a clean trade. So we got the snake corner for PB Gateway, and Notorious FSU has worked their way into snake 3 on the other side, on Gateway's side of the field, and he's looking cross.
Yeah, Kip knows where he's at, but the guy doesn't know where Kip's at.
Who's Kip?
Kip's in the snake for Notorious.
Okay, yeah, because the name on the back. And the Paintball Gateway is about to just light up this poor FSU guy. Oh, no, he figured out he's there. And they're just go to trade, but I don't know if that was the right move because I don't think there's anyone left from Notorious.
There is no one left for Notorious.
Like, you really need to do a highway move or something, but it's hard to make that decision when there's a guy 10 feet away from you with a gun.
Yeah, when he's thinking he's fixing to come do you, you want to be the doer, not the doee.
As your favorite player, Alex Frazier, says, better to bunker than to be bunkered.
Watch your mouth. Stop that. Don't poke the bear.
I'm sorry. I won't do that again. I got in enough trouble yesterday with the Lubbock, the guys from Texas Elite, Lubbock. I talked to the Texas Elite guys, and they forgave me.
Did they?
I told them if they play the Masters 3v3, they can shoot me as much as they want. Which they would do anyway.
And after I go tell them all the stuff you said off air about them, I'm not sure they're going to forgive you.
All the stuff I said about how great they are?
That's not the story I'm telling.
Don't be telling lies.
Alleged.
All right, so we got the Sharks and Trademark out again, playing for 3rd place.
Yep.
That's Brandon Rath is leading the pack to the box.
And Brandon Powell for the other side. It's a battle of the Brandons.
Wow, let's go Brandon, am I right?
Let's go, Brandon.
Sorry, that was just too easy.
I know it was. You set him up, I'll knock him out the park.
I'm the one that, okay, anyway. All right, so which Brandon will win? No matter who wins, we know that one Brandon will come out on top.
There will be a happy Brandon.
All right, so Sharks go all the way to the snake, and he gets there alive. That's Nunn again. He's been struggling, but he got there.
He's not had a problem getting to the snake.
It's when he gets there. And we got 5 across the back here.
Zach Sears is playing that center Aztec a little loose.
The Gateway snake player was inserted as a retreat to the snake corner. It looked like he was hit for a second, but he just lost his balance. And we've got the center Aztec, the back center, the Dorito Tower for Sharks, and the Snake 2. And we've got the outside Dorito, the Dorito Tower, back center, the other tower, and the Snake Corner. That makes it 5-on-5, I believe. Still 5-on-5, right? Or we got running ref.
Running ref.
He's going to check out the Dorito Tower for the Gateway, and Gateway's good. And that guy from Gateway just ran standing up into the Snake
Texas
one.
Trademark.
No, that's Trademark. No, that's Gateway on the left, right?
No, that's Texas Trademark.
What's on the right here? Sharks.
Sharks.
Excuse me. Trademark was running standing up. That's your buddy there with the white shirt.
That is Zach Sears.
Yeah. So let's see if Nunn can get it done in the Snake this time. He's busy. They're shooting cross field. They're not worrying so much about the Snake guy down the wire with them. Nunn is going to switch to the wire and see what he can find. He goes to the next bunker, blasts his way in, makes it clean, misses the shot against the Dorito player that was running through that zone.
Oh, but he does get the home player. He shoots Brandon Powell in the head.
Yeah, and if he backs up a little, he might be able to shoot the Dorito Tower also. And that makes it a 5-on-2, I believe. 5-on-3. So they've got the guys on the left there, Trademark, have got the Snake Corner, the Dorito Tower, and the Snake 1. And we've got on the right, we've got Nunn from the Sharks and the Snake.
Trademark has 3 people left.
Yeah, Snake 3, the Snake 1, the Snake Tower, and now the Dorito player goes all the way to the Dorito web and starts the wrapping. He just keeps going with his buddy. There's 2 of them over there.
Yeah, but one of them got shot.
Yeah, one did get shot. How did that happen?
He was standing up walking.
He did a little moving bunker situation for his friend. Nunn is now on their side of the field, and he's going to shoot this guy right in the head. Oh, he missed him. Nunn continues his struggles in the Snake. That's really disappointing because he was right there. Sears looks like he's got a hit on his back.
Zach got shot in the hopper.
He's not hit on his back, too. He's got a big fat hit. Oh, wow. It looks like Trademark toweled anyway, right?
Yep.
Did Trademark towel? Yes.
What's up, Charles? Oh, how am I going to jump on the gas for a bit? You know, I'll get the arm wrestle Sasha. That's the rule. It's the all maxed elite final. Oh, there you go.
Fantastic. You want to come up here and do the call for that game? You should, because you're sponsoring the team and the webcast, right? I need a restaurant voice, you know.
30 seconds.
Doesn't the Max Championship have a name to it?
Absolutely. All right, so we got the news here. So we got Charles Dean up here. It's the Max finals, both Max sponsored teams.
For the elite division.
With the webcast sponsored by Max. I don't think it's the elite division. That's Division 4. That's 2 Max teams.
No, it's Grit and Beefy Boys are both Max teams.
Do you sponsor Beefy Boys? Do you sponsor Grit? Oh, wow, okay.
Game on.
Gateway loses their first runner on the Snake side.
Yeah, and Notorious is in the Snake.
But they are moving Zach Sears around. Now he's over on the Dorito wedge.
And Trademark is able to. It's Trademark, yes? No.
No, this is Austin Notorious.
And Paintball Gateway is able to fill over to the Snake Corner and shoot down the wire.
They kill one of the Notorious players out of the Doritos.
So it's a 4-and-4. 4-and-4 with Paintball Gateway in that key spot in the big Dorito wing over there, and they've got the Snake Tower and the Snake Corner, and it looks like the back left, the Dorito corner, and Notorious is now in the Snake 2 shooting cross.
I said that was Zach Sears, but that's actually Jared over there. I'm
All
sorry.
right, no problem. I called it the wrong team.
Yeah.
FSU also has the Dorito Tower, the back center, and the Snake Corner, and the Snake 2.
Oh, and they catch Joel Munoz trying to move. Jeff Munoz trying to move up.
Yeah, the Paintball Gateway back Snake Corner makes a great fill up into the Snake 1 to press the 10.
Oh, and they pull out another Gateway player, though.
Yeah, but while he's doing that, his buddy over is now in the Dorito 50, and he's taking a lot of heat and getting a check. And he is clean, play on player. So it's a spread of 1 at Dorito 50, a Snake 1 in the Snake Tower with the Notorious.
Oh, Notorious loses another player, and the Snake player gets shot in the arm.
And it's a penalty, so they're going to start down a body. There's no one left to pull.
So good job by Jarrett and the PB Gateway guys, and they put it up 2-0 over the Notorious right now.
Yeah, Gateway's looking really good. Very crisp moves.
In this one, we have Texas Trademark Outlaw AP Sharks, and there's 5:43 to go with a 1-1 game.
And they were on their heels for a second, but that guy getting that key spot in the Dorito 50 immediately shot a guy and got a penalty. And while that happened, the Snake guy got shot. So the question is, are they going to start down a body? Is Notorious going to start down one body for this next point that they play? But before that, we got the Sharks, and we've got
Texas Trademark.
Texas Trademark. I get so confused because they got different jerseys on.
Yeah, I know. It's really just
Jersey of choice.
20 seconds.
The Gateway pod runner is doing his best to find the pods, but it is time to get off the field, buddy.
10 seconds.
we're going to apple tag them all.
The pods?
Yeah.
It's way too expensive. All right, here we go. Sharks have been going to the Snake off the break.
Game on.
But they go to the corner, and both towers back center. Dorito corner, they're 5 across the back line. Dorito tower makes a quick move into that inset big Dorito, and the Trademark guys have already lost a Dorito player, so it's 4 and 5 for the Sharks.
And they lose another one.
3 on 5. Sharks 5 up to 3. With the Snake corner, back center, and the Dorito tower for the Trademark. And for the Sharks, they've got the inset Dorito there, the back center, the Snake tower, the Snake corner, and the Snake 1. And everyone's going to sit and shoot their guns for a little bit and try to figure it out. It is tied up, I think, right?
It is tied up, but there's 4:51 to go in the game.
So nobody wants to make a mistake right now. You don't want to have that momentum shift and lose a point and then be in a situation where you have to score. So even though the Sharks are 5 on 3, they're going to take their time. Don't force it. All right, so now the Trademark has got both towers, and while they're doing that, the Shark Snake player goes to Snake 2, where he's got a great shot on that Dorito tower. So look for him to get that cross-field kill. The Trademark Snake player is in the corner, and he's just posted up down the wire. He's going to do one more move, but he gets shot. Sharks Snake player shot his gun, dropped it, crawled, and immediately got dinked out by his corner, his opposing corner. And now it is a Snake corner and the Dorito tower for Trademark. And for Sharks, they have got, looks like they've got the inset Dorito and the outside Dorito. Dorito 2 and 3 on the Dorito side, the back center and the Snake corner. And with them being tied up, I mean, they've got plenty of time, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. They make it to the Dorito wedge on the left. Sharks at Dorito wedge, so he's in a great spot now. And all he has to do is wrap on this Dorito tower. And
Here he comes running.
There he goes. He's all the way on their side of the field, and now it's going to be night-night. Somehow the Trademark Dorito Temple stays alive. He dodged one. But there's blood in the water for the Sharks, and they're in a feeding frenzy.
But the ref is chasing him.
He's chasing because he sees a hit. It looks like there's a hit on his pack, and that's going to be a minor penalty. That's a minor penalty.
Oh, that's a minor penalty.
No, it's a major penalty. Now we lose 2 Sharks, and there's just the Snake player at the Snake 1. And they lose also their Dorito player, so it's just the Snake 1 versus the Snake corner. Is there any other players on the field?
There's right there.
Oh, wow. It flipped from a 4-on-2 to a 2-on-1. Wow.
And that's why you keep playing.
Yeah, well, he got shot in the back of his pack. I don't know about that call. That's a major penalty. I mean, who did he shoot when he was hit on his pack?
I think they're going to go ahead and try to call it like, well, no, it wasn't a gross.
Yeah, I mean, you're not hiding the hit, and you got a little dink on your pack, off the break. I mean, they should have, yeah. That's the right call to towel that for the Sharks. It's 2-1 for Austin. Who was that they were playing?
The Texas Trademark.
Trademark, and they've got plenty of time to play 1 or 2 more points.
PB Gateway is now 2-0 over Austin Notorious D4 with 7:54 to go in the game.
That is a lot of time.
That is a lot of time, and I don't think that Notorious is going to just keep doing the same thing they've been doing. I look for a little change. I see Demetrius coming out. I see Jeff coming out.
Yeah, so, I mean, their plan has been to put a guy in that brick up the center of the field every point and then attack the snake, it seems like. That's what I remember. I'm not keeping notes or anything.
Yeah, they've been doing that every point. And through all their different teams, that's been their breakout.
Yeah, I mean, especially on this field, having a good snake player is critical. So let's see. They got this little guy here who's been playing pretty well. All right, we're doing a pause for some reason. What happened? And we do have, I mean, we may have some more weather coming in. It does not look good over there. That rainstorm we had earlier was enough for me, let me tell you. It does look like it's going to rain again in 10 minutes or so.
Game on.
All right, so we've got 1 kill for Gateway on the Dorito side, and the Gateway, Staley from Gateway is already in the Snake 3, and he's just going to pop up and end the career of this poor kid from FSU that was playing way in the open in the brick.
Oh, but Demetrius is right here on the opposite side of him.
Yeah, the only question is how much is going to hurt right here. He's looking for a shot, but he doesn't really have anything. He's got to hear that there's a guy on the other side of the bunker from him. I mean, he's got to hear, and he does, and he sticks him.
Oh.
Back. So he immediately gets blasted down the wire. But I mean, that's
but the wire guy got shot in the head.
Perfect. That's just what you want if you're.
So that's bang, bang, bang. 3 people died off of that snake play.
That's what you want if you're PayPal Gateway. But now the Notorious player is on their side of the field. He gets 1.
Oh, but Jeff's still looking for that last player.
Yeah, looks like he's good. I mean, the ref is all over him like flies on you know what, but he's clean. And the Gateway guy goes out.
Oh,
wide.
and he shoots him.
Did he shoot that guy?
He shot Jeff in the side of the head.
On the run.
And there's a yellow.
And there's no one left to pull.
There's no one left to pull.
So they're going to start down a body. That's it.
Towel.
That was an amazing read from that Paintball Gateway player when he saw that Jeff was in that small Dorito. And if you're in a small Dorito like that, that's a tough spot to fight out of. So he just went at him, and that was real smart.
Jeff made a great play down the tape, shoots a guy, right, and then drops his gun because I think he thought he shot the last player.
Well, he was getting a check for a long time there, and that's not good if you're getting the check and you're on their side of the field. Because
and then he sees the other guy, pulls his gun back up, and now we're trying to do a one-on-one. And while the ref's checking him, the other guy sprints at him.
Yeah, the problem is that the ref's checking you while they're doing that. That means everyone on the other team knows where you are.
Exactly.
What's going on?
Game on.
Uh-oh.
Game stop.
Having some more technical difficulties with the board here. We got the Sharks and Trademark on their way back out.
Base. Point approved.
We are going to get some more weather here, Ryan, in about 10 minutes. We are doing our best to keep everything running. Mike Hinman came up here and told us get on that generator, and that's what they did. So that we can keep this live stream going strong for all you paintball fans out there. Okay, so we got the Sharks on the right, and we got the
Texas Trademark on the left.
Trademark on the left, and
There is 1:59 to go. Trademark is up 2-1.
now Trademark only has, it looks like 4 on the box.
Nope, that's the Sharks.
I mean, Sharks only has 4 on the box, so I think they may have.
Here comes the 5th.
Okay, yeah, I know that this next one will be interesting to see if there's a penalty.
Ooh, feel that cool wind.
20 seconds.
It's good. Where did Charles Dean go? He needs to come back up and call the next game. Wow, it is just a mud pit over there.
10
Cool.
seconds.
All right, 10 seconds. 2 minutes to play. Oh, wow. And
None gets shot on the break.
Yeah, the Sharks player was just running too high and got hit in the shoulder. They double up the back center. They've got the Dorito Tower, and I don't see where their fifth guy went. And then over here on the other side with Trademark, they've got a pocket play where they've got the brick, they've got the Aztec, they've got the Dorito Tower, they've got the back center, and they've got the snake corner, and they are locked up. And that's good for Trademark because they're up 2-1 and there's less than a minute 30 to play. So unless the Sharks can pull something together, I mean, Trademark is going to get that third place trophy.
Yeah.
That's right. Trademark is just content to sit and hold their zones. And they're doing a great job of it. And
if you're wondering why the webcast looks dark, it's because
there is
some clouds moving in, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to be raining here in about 10 minutes. Not quite yet.
We're trying to lighten it up as much as possible, but there you go.
All right, so the Sharks are just not moving, and they've got 43 seconds to put something together here. And the way that they're playing, just like shooting their guns, not really working to make something happen. It looks like the back center is going to try to get to the snake tower. But the way this field is playing, I mean, if you want to win a quick point, really the way to do it is on that Dorito side because they've got guys that can stop your snake. They've got a snake corner on the left there, and that's going to stop him from coming down the snake. So really, the ball is in the hands of this blue-shirted Sharks player over here in the Dorito Tower. And he's just looking around. He looks like he wants to go, and he's going to go. He makes the move, and we've got 5 seconds left, so that's not going to do it.
So congratulations to the Texas Trademark going into third place for the day. Outlaw Sharks going to wind up taking fourth, which is not a slouchy turnout for this big of the bracket.
Now, how much money do you win for third place?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of cash.
Yeah, there is a little bit of cash with it.
Yeah, and then so we got, we're still in the other match, yes? Gateway versus Notorious, but it's a race to 4. It's 3-0. There's 6:39 left. I mean, Notorious, they can score 3 points if they play like 3 2-minute points. They're in this match, and they can definitely do that.
I see Demetrius coming back out there. They're calling his number 25. Demetrius Frizen.
We need Charles Dean to get up here so he can call the Elite Division final.
He might be over there packing up his stuff.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's working. Lots of people are packing it up here. All right, here we go. We got the rain coming in. And Gateway is going to go all the way to the snake, and they make it, and he checks it out. You see there's nobody. There is a guy on the wire with him from Notorious in the snake corner. We got the Aztec. He's going to do a tactical retreat to the snake tower. Wow, the rain is really coming in, and our video monitor is falling over, so that's exciting. The rain is now in full effect, and it is blowing right into.
Yep, just shut this up.
Right into here.
And it's coming from a completely different direction.
That is horizontal. So, and now we've got a bunker that's falling over, that wedge in the center. Yeah, and it's just total chaos now. There's a minor penalty on the other side of the field, and that's going to do it for Notorious, which is good timing because we're going to need to take a real long break right here. The Paintball Gateway knocks it. Does it? They win it, and it's a little bit anticlimactic because it's 4-0. But on top of that, we're just getting pounded here. So
yeah, PB Gateway was third place going into today overall for the series. Outlaw Sharks were in second, so this is definitely going to have some effects on the series.
Yeah, and we need to also. Yeah, they're very happy over there as the rain is just destroying us here. They're very excited. Their power runners excited. They're cheering. They're very happy. Congratulations to Paintball Gateway. A great place to go online if you like to buy old school cocker parts, auto cocker parts. It is just pouring. Holy cow. Holy free holy is it coming down. I really had enough of this rain. How about you, Robert?
I am tired of this rain. I just started to get dry from the last time.
We are just scrambling up here to make sure all the bunkers are deflating too. Look at it, because of the temperature drop. All the cans are just.
Yeah, they literally, it dropped to about 15 degrees.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like the weather in Texas, just wait 15 minutes. Wow. All right, Robert Jordan is doing his best to keep that tarp up. I'll let you get to it, Ryan. It is just like a hurricane here. I would go ahead and mute my microphone, but I don't think we can get to it, can we?
Yeah.
Go ahead and mute it.
Area. We've already lost power a couple times a day. We're just trying not to fry anything. So as soon as the rain stops, we will try to bring the stream back, but it will be going down now.